everybody, it's 8:35 a.m. We're on our way to Crumbl cookies and also to Krispy Kreme, and we're going to get $12.43 for 5.5 miles. Let's get on over there to Krispy Kreme. I mean, not to Krispy Kreme, to Crumbl. As usual for a Saturday, I did grocery shopping and then I got delayed by, all the stuff at home, all the things that everybody else gets stuck at home and ends up being late to start their work day. But I've got it all taken care of, and now we're on our way. We're just gonna pick up that delicious Crumbl cookie that everybody loves. I don't like Crumbl cookie at all. They're too much. It's not even, it tastes like it's raw. There's something about Crumbl cookies to me that tastes like it's not cooked all the way. And I think it has to do with the fact that there's too much sweetness in them and there's too much butter. It would be nice if they actually made a cookie that actually is a little bit, has a little bit of like a normal cookie crunch. But I guess some people like them. They like all those crazy flavors. And even if you order a basic, it's like a chocolate chip Crumbl cookie, it is just so much cookie, it is just out of control. I was trying to figure out how to do live streams because I have to do my 1,000 subscriber live stream. It's a lot more technical than I thought. I tried to do it, set it up on my laptop, and the camera on my laptop looks so awful because the laptop that I have is old. So I'm like, ooh, I don't want to use this. Look how terrible I look on this screen. And then I got the my tablet that I have like a Samsung Android tablet, and on that one, for whatever reason, it looked grainy, and the just the quality looked grainy. I mean, like the color looked okay, but it almost looked like it wasn't a very high frame rate of video. So I'm like, well, I'm not using this, and I knew that my phone was really good, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to use my phone. But then it turned out when you use your phone, it said that I can only do it in portrait mode, and I'm like, well, is that acceptable to people? Because I don't know. And I guess I did research, and they said, yeah, people, that's the modern thing that everybody likes is the ones that look like TikTok. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll be modern, I'll do the TikTok style. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but right now I haven't done it yet. All right, we're here at Crumbl. I got the Crumbl. Normally at Crumbl, nothing's ever ready, but apparently it was ready. So I was very happy to see that it was ready. Now, if this guy would just get out of my way, I could go. Thanks, Uber driver, for being a total pain in the behind. And now somebody else is backing out. Oh my goodness. What is going on with today? It is Saturday morning. I want some nice, smooth, easygoing driving. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, there was nobody in the Crumbl cookie. So as soon as I walked in, they were just putting the little string on it, that stretchy string. And then they just handed it to me after I said the name. And that was it. So next stop is Krispy Kreme. They both sound the same. Now what I think about it, when I say Crumbl and Krispy, they're all like the cuss sound. So I'm starting to get them confused in my mind. But we are going to Krispy Kreme, the donut place. I'm trying to figure out in my mind what I'm going to talk about on the live stream. But I think in general, I don't really have to prepare much of anything. I don't think. I think it's just going to be natural conversation. I'm guessing. Because that's kind of how I am. I'm just like, I think that's how my videos are. So I think that's the expectation people are, those are the things that people are looking forward to, is just a random stream of consciousness. What I just happen to say about whatever. As long as, as long as I just do my thing. I think that's just what people are expecting. and then specific topics of conversation will develop. A lot of people have a hard time having that type of dynamic. I noticed because I was watching some people who do really good YouTube videos, but when they do the lives, I think they get really nervous, and so they get much more closed off. Like their mind is overthinking what are people thinking of them because it's live, and it's not like right now I'm just conversating with nobody, but then it's documented and then you guys are watching it. So there's a completely different psychology to live streaming than it is what I'm doing right now. So I'm curious because I've never done it before, so maybe I'll be just like them. Maybe I'm gonna clam up. I'll be like, oh, the people are watching me. Oh, this is gonna be a short day. It's 8:47, so then 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11, and then 30. We only got like 2.5 hours, 3 at the most in the show. So I hope I have enough content for you guys to enjoy. Hopefully I'll be able to think of some exciting things that happen. I'll be on the lookout for anything interesting or different that's happening right now. I know today I went to Walmart and I did my grocery shopping, and the only thing different there is that I went to the traditional checkout person instead of the self-checkout, and I liked it. I actually missed it. I was really surprised how much more convenient and easier it is to check out than to go to the self-checkout. Because the thing I don't like about the self-checkout at Walmart is that the scale, when you put produce on it, it malfunctions all the time, and then you got to get help from someone who monitors the station, and they're usually busy. They don't have time to come over right away, so you've got to wait. And if it happens multiple times, well, then you're really getting irritated. Oh no, I turned in the wrong way. I gotta turn around. Oh, I've gotta turn around. I turned the wrong way. I'm having a day. Yeah, they need to, I wouldn't mind it if they opened up all the check stands again. The problem is that once they close down all the self-checkouts, they're gonna have to hire a lot of people to run the checkout stands again. They're gonna have to have like multiple, like they have about 7 cashiers working at the same time, like in the olden days, because that's how much flood of people are gonna be pouring over to those checkers once they close the self-checkout again, because it's like you're just rolling back to the past. Only the population has grown dramatically, especially in our area. So, oh my God, this guy, Jesus. We're having a day today. We're having a day of craziness. I've had multiple times where people are just driving like lunatics. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening today. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I was perfectly in the right of way. I was just making my way. I had no stop signs. They were supposed to wait for me, but they didn't want to wait. They were gunning it. And obviously I was somehow in their blind spot. So at the last minute they braked, and of course I had to brake because I was like, I don't know what the heck they're gonna do. Maybe they're gonna keep going. So we're both at a standstill, staring at each other, doing the stare down. Like, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? At any rate, here we are, Krispy Kreme, on a nice, relaxing Saturday. It's so relaxing. There you go. Good. Alright, I've got the Krispy Kreme, and as you can probably guess from the video that I took of all the donuts, all the delicious donuts, you can probably guess that I was waiting a while. Well, you'd be right, I was waiting a while. There was a lady in there ahead of me. She was having a good old time socializing with the person that works in the Krispy Kreme. And he was the only one working the front. So I had to patiently wait for her to flirt with and you know, tee-hee-hee with the guy at the cashier. So after that occurred, then it was my turn. And of course, my order was not ready at all. They had not even boxed it. He had to look on the computer. And then he started to box it up. And it was 24 donuts, so it took a while. So I decided, well, I guess I'll just start filming donuts for my video. Not much else to do, really. And so then they finally got it. And then that was it. So I put it in the car. Now we're on our way. 5 minutes away, 1.5 miles. It's a handed to recipient. And it's on St. Rose Parkway. There is no unit number. So I'm hoping it's a business because there's not much else on St. Rose Parkway except businesses. And if it's an apartment, well, then I don't have an apartment number, and then I'm in big trouble. I'm gonna have to call and find out where this apartment is. So we'll find out together. The weather's really pretty today. It's gonna be in I think the upper 70s today, and it's crystal clear blue sky with a light breeze. It's a beautiful day. Except for the horrible drivers, it's a beautiful day. It's a great day to be out and about. And I made sure I put sunscreen on, and I'll probably have to filter out the white cast that's on my face from the SPF 30. But hopefully when it runs out, I'm gonna switch to that new one that I ordered. I ordered a SPF 15 aloe vera based, so it'll be much nicer to have that on and not look like I'm wearing clown makeup. Oh, nope, it's an apartment and I have no apartment number. Here we go. All right, we had a very strange first delivery. The person did not give an an apartment number. So I contacted them, and then they said they didn't order anything. They're like, I didn't order anything. So they were not going to give their apartment number because they're like, well, I'm not paying for this because I didn't order anything. And I was like, okay. And then I called support, and support said, just leave it in a safe place and take a picture of it. So I did. So some lucky person is just going to they're going to open their door and be like, wow, somebody left us some cookies. Somebody left us some delicious Crumbl cookies. What a nice surprise. Unbelievable. So I don't know what else to do. And then the order said it was handed to me, so there was no option to take a picture. So in the text, well, you know where you text the customer, I texted them the photo of the random apartment that I set it in front of, and that was it. So I mean, maybe they'll come running out. Maybe they're in that complex and they'll just come running over to that apartment saying someone left us some free cookies. But they better hurry up because someone's gonna walk on by and take them. They better sure hurry. All right, we're on our way to the next one. I hope this one is normal because so far today has been very weird. 3 minutes away, 1 mile, and it's a house and we have a gate code. This one looks normal. And this is the one for Krispy Kreme. So let's go drop off the Krispy Kreme and hope the rest of the day is more normal because this is very weird this day. Now the customer's contacting me and saying the apartment number that they're at, and sorry for the mix-up. Unbelievable. And I've already left it. They've got to just walk over there and good luck getting it. Oh, what a day, what a day. What a day.
Leave it at the door. They added the following instructions. Gate code number 6390.
What a day, I tell you. I'm going to end up having to go to a sane asylum. And of course, this one is a contactless delivery. So that means I can't film. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 my video. Well, that went just fine. Then they're having a yard sale right here, and there's all this traffic in this community. So I am dealing with that at the moment. I don't know what's going on today. It's like everything is not flowing. I'm thinking about going home and just going back to bed. So I'm having one of these days where everybody is just completely out of sync with each other. I'm just like, it's like, you know, like in like a movie, like you're not supposed to exist in that timeline. So everything is like going against you. Like the timeline is trying to destroy your existence. That's what's happening to me today. It's like the universe is trying to take me out today. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you could have a bad day on such a beautiful day, but I'm having a bad day. I'm telling you, girl, this is a bad day. This is one of these days where you're just like, this is a really bad day. I am not kidding around. There's just all kinds of antics going on. All kinds of antics. Now I'm thinking about that person and their darn order. I'm like, their darn order. They want their order and they didn't get it. So I'm trying to, and I don't even have their information anymore. It's gone. I'm like, those darn Crumbl cookies, they're not going to get them. And I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing I can do. I'm sure they're going to complain and then I'm going to get a violation. But I called. I'm trying to think, what could I do? It's like I called. I contacted them. I called support. They told me just leave it in a safe place. I just left it. I took a picture of it. They saw the apartment that it was left at. But I have no control over what happens to it once I walk away. If somebody takes it and they suddenly like it's not there, I'm not even sure what they're expecting me to do. I am completely at a loss. And then they did have a message that popped in that said, what did it say? It said their apartment number and sorry for the mix-up. Maybe I can go over there and get it to them. Maybe if I go back, I gotta go out of my way, of course, to do it. But if that solves the problem, I'll feel much better. Because I hate that stress of thinking that something has gone awry and that it's going to cause a contract violation. Because then I have that stress of a contract violation on my mind and I have to roll it off. And it takes a long time to roll off a contract violation. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, well, it's a short day. So it's all good. Now the only thing now is I'm gonna get a late on that Target order because I just got an order for Target, and I don't even know if I even told you about that. This is a crazy day. I got a Target order, $13.96 to shop for 9 items, and we have to go 8 miles. So we still have to do that job. But in the meantime, I've got to go back to that apartment that I dropped off those Crumbl cookies and grab them before somebody else does. And bring them to the person. Oh my God. And then I got to find this apartment. Oh my God. Let me go work all this out and de-stress and I'll be back. Okay, the Crumbl cookies are delivered. The customer apologized. And so now we can head over to Target. As we arrive approximately, I would say we're about 10 minutes late arriving to Target. Man, that was too much. I've never had such a horrific situation occur where you follow every standard procedure and still you get in trouble. That was unbelievable. Man, let me tell you, I gotta tell you all the different varieties of trouble that occurred. So, first off, as you know, the customer told me they didn't order anything. So that was problem number 1. Then problem number 2 was the person that worked for DoorDash telling me just leave it anywhere. So that was the second problem. So then the third problem came up where I just let it go. I said, well, you just let it go. Don't even worry about it. But guess what? The customer messaged me and said, oh, this is my apartment number. I was confused. Here's the apartment number, and they want it. So that created the other problem, the obligation of having to go and retrieve it and get it to them, because now suddenly they have changed their mind. And that is like the worst situation you can imagine, because you have now gone on to other jobs. So I could have been miles and miles away. I mean, luckily I wasn't. Oh man. And then when I got back to the complex, I didn't have the gate code. I was, normally most people wouldn't have the gate code. So now you'd be stuck and you can't get in. So, because, the job closed out, and no, they didn't even provide a gate code, come to think of it. So I just followed somebody in. So there was nobody to follow in when I got back. So I had to go through my database and find their apartment. When you get into that apartment complex, the apartment numbers don't coincide with the building numbers. So if I didn't have the information that I had, I would have had to have gone back, meaning I would have had to have gone back out of the gate again to take a picture of the map so that I would have it on my phone. So, but luckily I had a map of that apartment complex. So, but I had to go through the map and look at every single building and find that apartment number and then match it up to the building number. So that took time. So I did find the building number after looking at the map for a long time, because it's such a big complex. I finally found the building number, and then I was heading towards the customer, and then the customer starts calling me and calling me. I'm like, oh my God, just let me get over there. So I finally get to his building, and as I am walking to his building, unbeknownst to me, as I'm walking to his building, he is walking right past me. I was like thinking, is this him? I'm like, oh no, it couldn't possibly be him. It couldn't possibly be. It was him. And he walked right past me. And then as I get to his door and knock on the door, here he comes back up the stairs. He's like, oh, that's for me. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my, we're going to make the lowest amount of money in history today. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the shopping list on this horrific day. We're going to shop for Asian style salad kit. We're going to shop for serrano peppers. We're going to shop for some bean burritos, tortilla chips, 2 California pizza kitchens, some cleaner, some multi-surface cleaner, and some bleach. All right, everybody, let's get in there and let's pray this day gets better. I'm so glad it's a short day today. So glad. Looking forward to just going home. Alright guys, well, I went to Target. I got everything except for one item. One of the items, they didn't have it, and so they just wanted a refund. And I was just thinking, oh great, now the money's going to be even less than what I thought I was going to get. Because that's the bad thing about shopping, is that the tip is usually based on the percentage of the total amount of money they spent. So that just means that I'm going to be getting less money than what they initially said. So that's a bummer. But this day in general has not been good. Oh, and the apartment's on Las Vegas Boulevard, by the way. And you know how much I hate Las Vegas Boulevard. So it's just one of these days. And I found that the best thing to do when you're having a day like this is to slow down. Like, don't try to rush through it, because you're going to create more problems, because your mind has already gone to a negative place. And when you rush, you're just going to encounter more difficulties by rushing. So the best thing to do when you're having a bad day is just slow down, and the day will actually just go by and you get another day. So another day will come, and it'll be a better day than what's happening today for sure. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing. So let me tell you about the drop-off. We're going to be going to an apartment. It's 11 minutes away, It's 5.4 miles. Of course, it's on Las Vegas Boulevard. The instructions are, leave at my door, LVB Apartments. Then they gave me a gate pin. They said it's the first building on the left. Please go through left side gate and leave in front of door. It's going to be the second floor apartment. And then they gave me the apartment number. And that's it. So, yeah. Let's go deliver it. I'll see you over there. All right. Well, we still have 2 more minutes to go. 1.4 miles. I've been to this apartment complex before. And as I remember, it's not very friendly. There's a gate to get in, and then there's another locked door to get into the actual building. So hopefully the person gave me good instructions and all the codes that I need. The last time I went to this building, they only gave me a code to get into the complex, but not into the building. And so I had to wait for them to come downstairs to meet me. Because I think even if somebody lets you in the building, I think you even need a pass to get into the elevator. The elevator won't go up unless you have a pass. So, I don't know. I'll have to see when we get there, I guess. Or maybe I've never been to this complex. I don't know. The map is very confused. It doesn't know what to do. So, leave at my door, gate code pin. It's the first building on the left. Please go through the left side gate. Okay, so I'm going to go to the left side gate, first building on the left. I don't think I've ever been here. This is not the one I was thinking of. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I have never been here. Never. Alright, we're going to learn together. Let's start with the pin. Let's see. Oh, look at so futuristic. Oh, we didn't even need the darn pin. Somebody just came through the gate. First on the left. Oh, don't close on us. Don't close on us. We're coming through. Oh, we're okay. There's no more security to get to the buildings. We're good. We're good. We're good. Thank you, Jesus. That wasn't too bad, actually. We did go into the wrong side of the building, but once again, it's just my luck. I always pick the wrong side of the building. But at least I didn't go up the stairs. I confirmed what apartment number it was on the second floor by matching up the first floor numbers. So let's say it was 203. I looked for apartment number 103 on the first floor. And that told me that I could now go up the stairs, because for sure 203 was on the second floor because it would be right above 103. There's a tip for you. When you do this job, do not go up the stairs. First, look at the numbers on the first floor, and they should correspond to the second floor numbers with just a change in the number of the first digit. So a number 203 would be on the second floor, and a number 103, of course, is on the first floor, and a 303 would be on the third floor. So now we're heading back towards home base and waiting for the next offer. Take a look at the money, everybody, and you can see what a lousy day we're having. We've been going, it's 10:08, so we've been going for at least an hour and a half. So take a look at the money. Look how little bit of money we're making. You know it's bad, and it's all because of that moron, that GD moron that messed us up. But we have to let it go. We have to let it go. Let's try to let it go together. It's actually a good lesson for us to learn, you know, because bad things are going to happen, and we have to know how to manage the situation. So the most important thing is when bad things go wrong is that you have to do your best, the best that you can, to correct what has gone wrong as best you can. So if a mess happens, even if it's not your fault, and it's not your fault, even if it's not your fault, you've got to clean it up. Because even though you are not responsible, it still eats at your craw because it hasn't been resolved. So a lot of people, what they'll do is that they'll just feel like it's the other person's fault, and they'll just be spiteful about it. And that's like bitterness. That's a taste of bitterness. At a low level, that's bitterness. So don't do it. Just clean it up and be like, you know what? I'm gonna be the person who's gonna be seeking a higher place, a higher way of thinking. Don't try to think of yourself as being like, oh, I'm better than that person, or I'm not like them. Try to just tell yourself, you know what? I'm gonna think at a higher level. Not that you're better than them or higher than them, but you're just trying to not be petty. It's like, I'm not gonna be petty. I'm gonna be a higher thinker when it comes to the situation. So you just try to fix it as best you can. And that's it. And then that makes you feel better because you know that you are doing what's right. And what's right is always going to make you feel better. Being vengeful, of course, feels good at the time. It always feels good at first to be vengeful. But 462 for 6.4 miles, no. Yeah, everybody likes that feeling at first of being vengeful, but that's like a cancer when you do that. It actually is bad for you. It's very unhealthy to do that, because then you find that you're being flippant, and being flippant is very bad, because that shows that you have no care for humanity whatsoever. It's all about me, me, me. You don't want to be one of those people. Those are the worst kind of human beings you could be, is a me, me, me person. So don't be that way. Just tell yourself, you know what? Bad stuff has happened. I'm going to try my best to right myself, right my ship, and just keep going. That's what you just got to do. And then everything just will smooth out. And then when you look back on it, you'll say, that was stupid. Which most of the times, most bad things that happen to us in life, when you look back on it, it's just some stupid situation. That's why people always say, you know, someday we're going to look back on this and we're going to laugh. But right now you don't feel like laughing. You just feel pissed off. So that's a lesson. Everyone take a lesson. Uber's offering a special right now. They said if I do 5 shop and delivers between now and Sunday, they'll give me an extra $15 for 5 of them. So that's an extra, what is that? An extra $3 for each one. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. But so far I haven't gotten anything worth taking, because I'm not going to take anything just because they're going to give me the $3. So it has to just be, that's just considered a bonus. So I'm still going to use my rating system on any Uber shopping thing, whether they give me the bonus or they not. If it was like a significant, if they were giving me an extra $10 for every delivery, or a minimum of $6, then I'd be like, well, I'm going to calculate that in, and I'll be taking just about any offer that they send me. But no, not for $3. For $3, you just treat it like a regular offer. You don't pay any attention to it, but you look forward to it. You're like, oh, okay, well, I'll take it, and if circumstances work out right and I get the bonus, great. And if I don't get that $15 bonus, that's okay too. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get anything today because the day's almost over. It's 10:16. We have about an hour and 14 minutes left, and it's over. It's over. I wonder what my video is gonna look like. Is this gonna be a whole bunch of clips of me complaining? I have some comments here. Let's see what they're saying. Oh, they're talking about that person that lived on the 3rd floor of that senior living place, and there was no elevator that I could see. They said, first of all, why would someone disabled be on the 3rd floor? I thought the same thing too. I'm like, why would they be up there? But I think when you're desperate, you just get what you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your family lives in this area and the main thing is that you're close to family, or if it's just the only thing that's available, you got to get what you can get. So that's probably why he ended up on the 3rd floor. I'm sure every senior citizen wants an apartment that's on the 1st floor, of course. But if it's 3 floors and nothing's available on the 1st floor, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a 3rd floor. So then the person said, Krispy Kreme, I get my fix every time, then fall back and enjoy the high. They like their Krispy Kreme. That's it. Those are the 2 comments. Oh, that was from the same person. Oh, well, let me screen capture it. That person's going to be the little star of the day. All right. Well, that's it for the comments. All right. We got a Walgreens order. Let me tell you what's happening as I make a U-turn. As I safely make a U-turn. We're shopping for 10 items at Walgreens. It's 5.3 miles is the trip. And we're getting paid $21.75. It's a good one. It's a goodie. So let's go ahead and go get it started. Now, the next thing you should see is the shopping list. And if you don't, it'll just be more of me telling you more random things. So far, all day today, it's been DoorDash. We haven't had a single Uber one yet. And most likely we won't. At the rate we're going, because this one will probably take us a minimum of 30 minutes to complete, and that's going to take us to 11, and then we're just going to do one more probably after that. Well, I'd like to tell you what we're shopping for, but I can't. When it comes to DoorDash, you can't show the shopping, with the graphics and stuff. You can't show that graphic with all that stuff until you can press the arrive button, and so we're too far away. So that's why I don't show the DoorDash shopping list until I'm close to the shopping spot. But with Uber, you can look at the shopping list at any time. So if we were on Uber, you would be seeing the shopping list. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but maybe you're interested. There was a guy yesterday that sent a comment that he would like to see more of the shopping process, more things like me working the menu system when I'm inside the store and scanning things. So I'll try to do that when I'm in Walgreens today, since I'm in a slow motion mood today. And you won't necessarily, I only got one phone with me, and it's my only camera. So you're not going to see me in the store, but you will see the phone, and it's like doing stuff, and you'll hear audio of me. Oh wait, somebody's messaging me. The customer. Let me take a screenshot of it. They said, thanks and sorry to bother, but I want the Neutrogena Hydro Body Water Gel, not the cream. Sorry for my mistake. Thanks. I responded to them. I said, got it. So now I've got to remember to get this cream that they're talking about, because obviously whatever they put, or gel, what they say. Oh dear. Oh well, we still got a ways to go. The Walgreens that they're shopping at is not the one that I'm just passing right now. It's actually the one deep in Anthem. So that works out. Now it gives me time to look again to see what they said, because I just told you what they wanted. But now it just slips from my... Oh, I have it screen captured. They want the gel. The Neutrogena Hydro Body Water Gel. Not the cream. All right, so we're good with that. So now we all know, the audience, you guys know, when you see the shopping list and you see that it's cream and it's not the gel, you'll remember too. You'll be like, make sure you get that gel, and then you'll see what you're gonna see when I'm in the store is you're just gonna see my phone, the screen of my phone doing stuff. And I guess I'll have to take like a goofy picture of myself where it looks like I'm in the store and maybe the phone's like floating in the store. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun graphic, because normally when I show animation that's happening on my phone, I display like the interior of my car. But that's not going to make sense for this situation, since I'm going to be obviously inside the store. Oh my God, a bumblebee just landed on my window. What flew away? So yeah, I'll do that. I'll take a picture of the store, and then I'll have like, the graphic floating in the store, in the picture of the store, and then that way that'll make sense that I'm doing shopping. So, and you'll see some animation, because I think there are some scenes where it has like a little window on the phone where it shows me moving the product around, trying to align the barcode. So you guys will see that, and that'll be fun. I don't think you guys have never seen that process before. For those of you who don't do delivery, you can at least see that part of it. All right, I'll shut up. So you see here, this is the animation that I was talking about, where it's displayed in the car because it makes sense because I'm driving. So the next thing you're going to see after this, and of course the shopping list that I'm going to show you, the background will change from the interior of my car to the Walgreens, like shopping aisles or something. I'll take a picture of that so it makes sense, or maybe a picture of me with the cart. That'll make sense. Yeah, the shopping cart and then the aisles, and that'll be cool. But yeah, for this particular scene that I'm showing you guys right now, this obviously makes sense because I'm driving, so it should be the interior of the car. And then when I show the shopping list, I'm also inside the car, and that's when I will click exit. I'll click that button on the bottom right hand corner for exit, and that will take us to the button that you pressed, I've arrived at the store. And then that'll show you the shopping list, and then I'll start blathering on about the different items we're gonna get. So we're getting closer now, and it's almost time to press the I've arrived at Walgreens. So let's see if it'll go off now, because we're almost about a quarter of a mile away, as I'm driving at about 47 miles an hour. Let's try it. It does. It says I've arrived at the store. Let's start shopping. What are we shopping for? Strawberry licorice, soda cans. Oh, she has a toothache, some kind of toothache stuff. There's the cream that she wants, actually the gel. And then some kind of earwax removal system. Ooh, she's got some clogged ears. Yikes. All right, we're here. Let's do it. Where is it? Walgreens. So here we go. I'm going to scan from the barcode. I'm going to grab the product. There's the barcode. I'm going to hit it. They're saying they want 5 of them. So I'm going to hit confirm quantity. Pray they have 5 in here. I think they only have 4. Oh no, there's 5. Here we go. Confirm quantity. All right, that's it for that one. All right, we're headed to the checkout. We got everything. Let's go. This person got a lot of soda. Shoot. Heck of a lot. All right, well, we got it all packed up in the back in the trunk. And the lady got her gel, her Hydro Boost gel. So she'll be very happy about that, I'm sure. We're going to be going to a house 1.4 miles away, 3 minutes to leave at my door. Sure got a lot of Coke Zero, 5 cases. That's a lot. They must really like Coke Zero. They probably have diabetes and they think that's healthy for them. They have no idea that that kind of stuff is leaching all the minerals right out of their bones. Capture some beautiful scenery. Let's see if I can. I had a beautiful view of the strip a second ago, but maybe it's gone by now. I hate when I do that. I hate when I see something pretty and I think, oh, this will be great. The people will really like to see this. And then it vanishes and it's gone. It happens every time. Every time I think to myself, boy, this is a beautiful view. This is great to capture in video. And it's a crystal clear day. And we lose the opportunity. Oh, we almost lost the turn. We have to turn here. I'm so busy looking to see if there was going to be a better view. And there's not. It only gets yuckier. All right, we're almost here. All right, we're in the neighborhood. And it looks like it's all single stories. This looks like a 55 and over neighborhood. Usually when you see them and they're all single story like this, it usually means it's for senior living, 55 and over only. Especially when you don't see any kids around. They always have a certain look to them that gives you the signal that it's not for young people. We're going to be making a ride up here, and like I said before, to leave at the door, so it should be pretty simple, except it's just a lot of soda. I'm going to have to make a lot of trips back and forth, carrying the sodies. The sody pop. Here we are. And of course they have a gate. Of course they do. Of course they have a gate. Oh, I can't carry that many. That's too many. Come on. One more trip to go. One more trip. All right, another successful delivery. I just gotta remember how to get out of here. I don't really remember how I got in here. I'm sure it'll all become clear as I'm driving. And meanwhile, I gotta remember to turn Uber back on. Let's see. Oh, it says to turn left here. It says turn left here. We're turning. All right, and then it says what? Then we're gonna make another left on. Another turn left on Sun City Anthem, it says. Okay, let's see. This is probably a really busy street. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's see. No, this is not the busy street. I think we're going to be going by Vaughn's. I think that's where we're at right now. Yeah, we're going to be schlepping by Vaughn's. All right, I know where we are. I got to turn back on. I got to turn Uber back on. I'm wasting time. There could be a really good offer coming in right now on Uber, and I'm not even going to be aware. There, it's on. It's on, everybody. Uber and DoorDash are on. I was trying to add some narration to the scenes where I'm scanning stuff in the store because I didn't have any audio on in the store because they were blasting their music, and you know, copyright violations, you don't want to get in trouble. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to do silent mode. $8.02 for 4 miles. Oh, that's good. Let's screen capture that. And that's from UberEats, everyone. We're going to be going to Jollibee, and we're going to get $8.02 for, for how many miles? I don't know. Hold on. $8.02, 4 miles, and it's UberEats, and it's Jollibee. All right, let's go to Jollibee. Jollibee is going to be our last delivery, everyone. Praise the Lord. It is over. Man, oh man. Woo. I'm so glad this is the last one. I just want to be home. I want to work on my video in a safe place where there are no reckless drivers and there are no people who try to mess up our day by doing stupid things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that big time. Oh, we got a message from the Jollibee customer. Can you please make sure that they made all the chicken spicy, please? Okay, got it. Well, everyone, it looks like we're not going to be shopping at Jollibee. I better turn DoorDash on, because you know what happens with situations like this. Whenever they tell you something about customizing and double checking, and it's completely out of my power, it gives them every opportunity to lower the tip. And I ain't dealing with it. People that do this, no, I'm not dealing with it. So as soon as I arrive at Jollibee, we can say goodbye to Jollibee, and then we'll move on. We will move on. And we still have about 30 minutes left in our shift. So we'll see what happens next. Okay, we are now arriving at Jollibee. Arriving soon, it says. It says arriving soon. We are arriving soon. Go to Crumbl, $7.25 for too many miles. Too many miles, everyone. Too many miles. Well, let's see here. There's a problem. Issue is not listed, I'm afraid. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, we're still waiting. It's too bad that person had to send that message, because that would have been a good one. It was a 2x. It was 2 miles for $2 for every mile. But you can never rely $6.25 to shop for 8 items. I don't think so. You can't rely on it. Once the person tries to do something where they're trying to make sure that you do something, and it's completely out of your control. And let's suppose I told the lady in there that they wanted me to make sure that they had only spicy chicken, and she just tells me, yeah, it's all spicy chicken. And then they get it and receive it, and they open it, and it's not spicy chicken. Guess what happens? They either completely remove the tip, or they just give me $1. And then it's suddenly not worth it. All the effort that I put into it is completely not worth it. So, and the employees will not let me open up the bag. And I can tell the customer that they won't let me inspect the bag. And you know what they're going to do? They're still going to lower the tip if they get the item and it's not what they wanted, because they're not satisfied with what they received. And it obviously irked them enough the last time it happened that's why they're telling the driver to be like the boss of the fast food restaurant and handle the situation as if we're actually the customer doing it, when we're the third $11.56 for 10 miles. No, when we're actually just the third party, we have no control over the thing. We're just an intermediary. We don't have the ability to be like a true customer and just rip that bag open and just sniff it and lick it and be like, no, this is garbage. We can't do it. They do not let us do that. And the customers don't understand that if a bad thing happens, that it just happens. You just take your chances. And if you want better service, get in the car and get it yourself. Gang, I'm going to wrap it up. I got a call from a relative and they need some computer help. Something's wrong with one of their one of their tablets. So I've got to get on the phone with them and try to help them resolve that issue. So we're wrapping up. I drove 28.6 miles. We got 60 miles to the gallon. You can see up above the total amount of money that we made, the number of hours we worked, and our hourly rate. So that's it for today, folks. Sorry it wasn't a more happier day. I mean, I'm okay. I mean, I'm not. Once I get home, I'm gonna move on. So it's not gonna sit with me what occurred today. So I'm all good. Don't worry about me. And tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow I get to do my live stream. So I'll see a lot of you tomorrow or on the live stream. All right, take care. Bye-bye.